Day one out at Talladega in the books. You got another race tomorrow. Weather looks fantastic for that. It's going to be warm and sunny. And then on Sunday, we've got this line of thunderstorms that's going to come blasting past the speedway very early in the morning. It should be done by race time, but for campers, it could be a bit of an issue very early in the morning before the sun comes up. This is the Storm Prediction Center's outlook for Saturday through about 7 a.m. Sunday. Think of it this way. Storms start here, and in the yellow, that's the area that's been fenced in where the Storm Prediction Center and we think the greatest risk of severe thunderstorms will be. Ringing that, we've got this green zone across much of north and west Alabama where there could be, and that's the emphasis. It's not that there will be, it's that there's maybe just enough muscle and enough fuel to get a few storms that are capable of producing 60-mile-per-hour winds, lots of lightning, and up to an inch of rain. Now, I wouldn't worry so much about is my county in this, is my county out of it. It's not a watch, not a warning. It's just an outlook saying that some of these storms, they're going to be pretty noisy, pretty loud, may start knocking a few things over early Sunday morning. 10 p.m. at the earliest, getting to the state line, probably closer to about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, getting to Hamilton and Fayette. After 1 a.m., and then before 5 a.m., that's when we're going to get the pop of wind and rain through Jefferson, Shelby, Tuscaloosa, Cullman, Walker counties. It's moving out of the Birmingham area toward the superspeedway, Anniston, Gadsden, Center, Alex City, Clanton, Rockford, Sylacauga, after about 4 o'clock in the morning. So here's the newest model guidance that we have. This is the high-resolution simulated radar. We just call it Future Track. There might be a brief shower in Tuscaloosa before the game is over at Alabama, Tennessee, but the storms are still out to the west. The line comes in about midnight to 1 a.m. It's moving toward the east, and the faster we can get this thing through, the easier it's going to be to dry out the track at the super speedway come Sunday afternoon. But you notice we've got a good 50 miles worth of rain here. You got the first round of heavy rain that initially blows through, takes about 15 minutes to pass, and then the good rain follows that, the kind that you need to help to settle things down and maybe get a little recharge to the soil moisture for a couple of days at least, because it's going to dry out again. Through 9 a.m., there's still some scattered showers around, and then finally about 1 to 2 o'clock, the chance of rain drops to 0. We're back with a mostly sunny sky, and that should really help to dry things out. Latest projected rainfall somewhere around, I think it's about 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch in most communities, with a few spots that will overachieve and maybe get a little more than 1 inch, and then some that underachieve and get less than that. But the picture here is one of everybody getting some rain for the first time in a long time. It's also going to be blustery ahead of that front. South wind gusting as high as 40 miles per hour at 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. That's before the storms get here. 36 in Jasper, 41 miles per hour at Cullman. There might even be a spot or two up in the Tennessee Valley where we go 45 or 50 before the storms even get there. Then once the front passes through Sunday afternoon, the wind is out of the northwest, gusting as high as 25 to 30. It'll be bone dry, and then the cooler air's coming in. So showers in the morning, Sunday morning, but then as the race begins, the rain is moving out and it's drier and cooler for the rest of the day with temps falling into the 60s. We're going to be in the 60s tomorrow morning, getting to about 86 on Saturday afternoon. That's the last of the hot days. Storms very, very late Saturday night through Sunday morning. A low chance of a shower Tuesday with a reinforcing push of cool air. And look at those morning lows. We hadn't been below 50 in months around here in Birmingham. Looks like we're going to do that and maybe even head toward the low 40s by the middle of next week.